Boom, boom, boom. This is Jared and I'm back. All right, man. I am so amped, so excited. Um, I'm here live, and our intention today is just to bring so much energy, just to really give all we have today so that you understand the passion and all of the sincerity that we have about what we do. All right, so I'm going to be bringing on my co-host. All right, you may know him, and if you don't, okay, I'm Jared A. Brown, and my co-host is my identical twin brother. That's right, it's double talk today. All right, it's double talk. All right, double trouble, double talk with the identical twins, Jared A. Brown and Jeff Brown. All right, so I'm bringing on my co-host, my twin brother. All right, my brother from the womb. Here we go, co-host time. We've got a little video intro for co-host. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that's not it. I think this is it. All right. I think this is it. Co-host. What is up? That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
I'm here. Let's
All right.
start this with rock and roll.
It's double trouble, double talk with the twins. And man, I am so excited for our guest today. But man, what is going on? How are you? All right, in Abu Dhabi. Tell me something. How is the camel today in Abu Dhabi? Have you seen any camels driving on the road?
Well, incidentally, you know what's funny? I mean, I'm fantastic, but here in Abu Dhabi, we don't ask the question, why did the chicken cross the road, right? It's why did the camel cross the road?
Right. You know, it's like instead of saying, where the bear...
It's for the same reason, but...
where the bear in the woods, it's, where the camel in the desert, it's the same thing. Right.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, there are three same.
All right. So we've got double trouble, double talk with the twins. And we're going to be bringing on a guest who, man, I love her enthusiasm. Brother, I love her energy.
The energy
is vibrant.
Is limitless.
Yes, it is. So buckle up, all right? If you're not in a car, go to your car, disconnect the buckles, your safety or security belts from your car, and then put them in your house. Sit on your chair and buckle up, all right? Buckle up for safety reasons, because I don't want you to get harmed when this is about to get turbulent, all right? So here it goes. All right, I accidentally started the VIP intro a moment ago, and then I had to go to the co-host. But we're going to start the VIP intro. That's right, special treatment for a very special guest, Adrian. Boom! talking about. That's how we do. That's how we do. Yeah.
That the little baby sound at the end always cracks me up.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
Like, why is that baby giggling? You know, what's funny?
I was wondering the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. What is good? What is good, Adrian?
But everything is good right now with the twins. Come on, I got Jared and Jeff. Come on, I got two men at one time in the morning on a Thursday.
Nice.
Why can you go
Yeah.
wrong?
Double trouble, double talk with the twins.
Right. So,
Well,
I mean, what is it like in Detroit right now? I mean, is the weather good? Is it freezing?
Right now, there's snow outside. If I could take you out,
I hear you.
It did. It snowed, but it's cool. I mean, we're used to it. It's not too bad. If it doesn't snow until April, we know it's not over.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Does that happen? Because it does happen where I'm at here in northern Utah. We get snow sometimes in April.
I prefer to be in Utah though, because at least you get a little warmer than we have here. So
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you're winning all day.
All right.
So tell us about. You're right there at your office. Tell us about what your full-time jobs. I will say jobs because you have more than one.
You juggling?
Well, honestly, guys, my full-time job right now is to get this high-ticket affiliate marketing space. I'm just being honest. This is my why, my family. This
Awesome.
is my This is my why. I was an all-star myself, right? That's me. That's me right there, right?
Awesome.
That's Adrian.
Awesome.
So that says 07, right? You see that?
Great.
You asked me why am I in my office? I was looking at stuff for today's, trying to make sure I'm researching. This is from 2003.
Okay. Wow.
23 is how old I was. That's 20 years ago. And I'm saying the same stuff from 20 years ago that I'm doing right now, right?
Right. All right.
That's not good. That's not good.
I hear you.
So my point, you asked about me. I'm literally a tax preparer. I'm a licensed mortgage broker. I'm a licensed insurance broker. I'm in this passion with the digital and high ticket affiliate marketing because this is my why. All of this is my why. This is my full-time job. This is my full-time billionaire mindset. This challenge that I'm in, seriously, this is my full-time job.
That's what's driving you.
It is 100% getting there. Golly. Yes. So that's the answer to the question. All of that is me.
And it's not easy getting to that place where you've developed that sort of mindset where you're totally focused, dialed in, and not letting any of the negative in.
Right. And that's the key thing too, right, guys? Like, we all know in this space that, we are looking at you can make 30 days, you can make 10,000 online, right? Daniel, I know you guys know from Warriors League.
Yes.
So him making $100,000, like, in a month. When I come in as, when I first talked to him, I talked to him through YouTube. That's how we connected. He was making $50,000 a month and I was a mortgage broker. So that was cool. But then he got to 100,000, and then I met somebody making 650, and I was like, okay, all right, listen.
I know.
I'm not scratching the surface here, right? So I mean, I'm doing so many things, and so the thing is, if I could just dial in, and what I love about their coaching program is literally they're teaching you the marketing skills. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like, sell this course, you sell this course, we sell 20 of them, then we can we'll make 100,000 per month. No, we're actually working on our mindset in the whole spectrum of it. So you can take your story from Utah. You can take your story from where is it? Can you pronounce it correct? It's not Dubai because I want to go to Dubai.
No,
where is it?
Right. Well, so Abu Dhabi is the capital of UAE, and it is about an hour's drive south of Dubai.
Okay, see, I want to go to Dubai. So, and I saw that I was doing my research and I was like, I know it's over there.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I would
In
obviously,
fact,
it's very similar. It's just more expansive and laid back, more kind of
Right.
life.
So when I was thinking about that, right, because I'm a traveler, so I was doing all my research. So I went to Japan back in '06, right? This you guys see
Okay,
this?
okay,
Okay.
that's
awesome.
dope. That's dope. That's dope.
So my cousin actually played professional ball for Toronto. And so back in '06, I went to
Uh-huh.
Japan and like I was thinking about our conversation today and kind of that whole dream team. Like we
Uh-huh.
literally are our dream team. Like yourself, myself. You brought your family in, Jeff. So you got Jared
Uh,
on, and then that's what I want to do. I want to bring my family together, right? But until I get me
that's
together, if I don't
right. So,
get
I
me
mean,
together and just hang out
sometimes
because it's okay.
because of the relationship that Jared and I have shared and had our whole
Mhm.
lives, I just had to show him, fabric
There's
pieces
Chris.
convince him that this is legitimate,
Right.
But other team members, and close friends, you've got to build up uh, proof and back up before they're going to step forward.
That's true. That's true. But the key thing with that is, it makes you work even harder. And so for me, since I do so much as a serial entrepreneur, I get it. So I
Uh-huh.
understand. I've been grinding for a long time. So being from
Yes.
Detroit, just the hustle and like I go to my family and friends first. And so my business partner, 𝐸𝐞𝐭𝐿𝐧𝐼 is right now, is literally she's taking the blunt of it right now, just because it's a grind, it's a hustle,
Yeah,
it really
it
is.
It
is.
is. Yeah.
But when we get it though, oh, everybody's gonna come. Oh, you know how
All
this
right.
interview is
They'll be
gonna go.
coming out the
Exactly.
woodwork. They'll be
And,
coming out the woodwork.
Yeah, that's how it
right.
works. But it's okay.
And
Yes.
they'll expect it to happen so fast and suddenly, right? When that it's not a
Hi,
get
Darren.
rich quick scheme. It's something that you have to build,
Right.
and there are pieces, the foundation, and then there's each level that you have to build before we get to that point where we're blowing it up.
Right. But you know what the whole scam is? Like I literally, how we keep talking about don't talk about the scam of affiliate marketing. This online space is all new, right? The big scam is going to the grocery store, bro. Like if we go to the grocery
Yes.
store right
Yes.
now,
Exactly.
like $7
Uh,
for lettuce.
I know. And the price of eggs
And,
right now. Oh
and the
my
price of eggs,
gosh.
exactly.
So we
And
have Easter egg hunting
and
coming up. Right.
let's
So
not talk about the price of fuel, right? And if
right.
we just kind of like take a list of all these things that people every month have to pay for, so the recurring monthly expenses, be it mortgage, your car payment, groceries, car fuel, right? It is so expensive now that it's hard to afford. So what people,
It is.
but still aren't reacting in a way that they need to like budget against that. They're just they're winging it, and then finding out, after the fact, holy smokes, I don't have enough money, and you have to
That's right,
react
Chris.
and
I have two
you have to
hands,
take
Chris.
corrective actions.
That's true. That's true. You're gonna jump in. You were gonna jump in, Jared.
Yeah, Chris. I want to give a shout out to Chris from
She's in
Chicago.
Chicago,
Chris is saying
Chi-town.
that. Yeah,
Yes,
and she
Chi-town.
said
That's
I should have kept my chickens, and I'm saying yes. I have two hands. I have two hands, and they do lay eggs. So even though I know the price of eggs the price of eggs has gone up. Well, it hasn't really hit
Jared's
me,
a
but I.
Farmer Brown.
Yeah, I
Look,
know. Yeah,
drop a one in the comments if you guys agree with the scam at the grocery store. Like, what is going
it
on at the
is
grocery
though. It is. It. I get so frustrated when I go to the grocery store because things that like Like if I go and right now, even the price of soda has gone up where I used to be able to buy a 16 ounce, I mean, this is water, but you know what I mean, a 16-ounce
Mhm.
bottle of soda for like a dollar 60 or something, right? Now it's like,
Yeah.
almost 270 or something. And you know, it's
Right.
crazy. Just like within a year's time, things are like a dollar more than they used to be, as simple as soda. And then, you know, speaking of my chickens, chicken feed. Chicken feed. I used to be able to buy a 40-pound bag of chicken feed for like $8, and now it's like 20.
Right.
I
It's
know, and it's like,
crazy.
Chicken feed. Can you
I
Yes.
believe
know,
it?
my hands.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Henrietta. All right.
He's like, my hands, not my hands, my hands.
I'm just trying to, you know, I'm just trying to take care of my chickens, people. All right. This is the
Right.
guy trying to
So,
take care of his chickens.
right. That's it. That's it. But you know what? What I was sharing with you guys, we're educated to the point. I was listening to Grant Cardone last night, right? And he was saying that we could just roll with the 40% rule. 40% for
Okay.
we have to pay the IRS taxes, right? We got taxes. We
Right,
can't
right.
get away from the IRS. So we have 40% that has to go to actually the IRS, right? You take that other 40% and you can literally invest, do things for
Invest.
yourself,
Right, break it down.
Mm-hmm.
yourself, right? And then take that last 20%, and then that goes towards, your bills, your groceries. Now, until I can grow my 20, right? So of course you want to make sure you can eat, make sure you have your gasoline, make sure you have your car, make sure you have all of those things. So but you
Yes.
keep that in the 20. The investing in ourselves, we pay the IRS, we pay taxes every year. So that's
Right.
40%
So even if
of
it's
your
a little
money.
bit each, even if just that little bit each time. And not only
Yes.
that, right? But the fact that the average US person spends 2 to 3 hours every day scrolling through mindlessly, I will underscore, mindlessly scrolling through social media, right?
Yes.
Hold on, I got to take
That
this.
tells you right there that people are wasting their time on things when they say they don't have time, right?
Right.
Right.
The fact of the matter is they actually are making the time to adjust to a high cost of living.
So if you think about it too, right?
so-
We don't even invest in ourselves. With the cost of living going up, like we're not even
It has-
investing the time into our mindset to even say, like, I don't say billionaire mindset like people think of billionaire, right? Of course, first thing that comes to mind is money, right? The cash flow, which is nice now.
Right. But
That's only the foundation though, right? So if we don't literally set, because again, I think God took me through the steps of my journey for a reason, not just my high ticket affiliate marketing journey, just my life. Like I'm single with no kids. So you guys
you learn the most through hardships.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't even think of them as hardships, bro. I really honestly think of them as just steps I had to go through just to come here. And so
I like that.
at the
I like
time,
Right.
I was literally, like I said, I have a master's degree in marketing and management. I have an undergrad in engineering. I used to work at GM. I did all the stuff like you were supposed to do. Like, my mother and father did great with setting up the foundation. Me and my sister, we did all. I mean, so I don't have that story.
Man.
You know what I mean? But at the same time,
man.
You have the work and ethic and the hustle, but you have to learn how to communicate with people at the right time. And that's the piece, I'm not going to lie to you, that I falter on. Like, I was never good at cultivating my clients. I was never, because I was moving on to the next thing. I was just so quick to move.
Right.
And so that's what my problem's been through the journey. But staying home with the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire is making me realize that, like, it's not I'm doing anything wrong. I'm not, but I'm not doing all of the steps to get it right. You see what I'm saying?
The proper way.
Right.
It's a process.
Maybe it's a matter of
no proper way, right? You just got to keep going, and that's the kicker. Yeah.
Right. And I also think, Adrian, that for each person it may be just a little different. So it applies to you a little differently than it would be for my personality or my experience. So my refining and adjusting my skill set would be different than you.
Right.
And that's
exactly.
that's where the mentors such as Daniel or Nathan come in so importantly, because they identify your strengths and your weaknesses and know exactly how to coach you.
And then too, like it's what is this literally like? Think about coach. That's why I brought the picture up. It wasn't even just for notoriety. It was literally like, look at this picture of all these all-stars, right? We had Dwayne Wade, we have LeBron, we have of course Chris Bosh. Got to throw him out, but seriously, we have the top on here, right? But they picked Coach K, which was from Duke University, to coach all of these high-end athletes, and so they brought all of those mindsets together, top of their game and their individual. And the Bulls and the Pistons and each one, but they brought all these people together under Coach K, which Coach K has a hell of a team because he brought, his team, his coaching team.
Yeah, he's good.
And his coaching
he's
team.
Got the resume.
To bring the gold medal. It didn't just happen like that. Like it wasn't just everybody thrown in the bus. Literally just thinking of the mindset of how the USA basketball team, how the NBA kind of set up their championship team. They did it right? But we in life, we think that, okay, we can just go pay for a course. We can go invest a couple of months, right? And I did everything. I put the content out that's not how life works. You have to get the pieces to the puzzle.
It's not always done. It's not always done for you wrapped in a box.
Right. It's done for you almost. So because each person's journey is different. Like my journey is different from your journey, but the key with this whole thing is trying to be able to tie it all in, using the coaching to be able to kind of guide you in the right way. But it takes us to implement, right? It takes us to put it in action.
Bottom line.
And that's
bottom line.
I don't have a problem with the action part. It's just more so I have to get the implementation and getting the message out to the right people. That's what I'm working on. And I know what my issue is. But once I get it, it's over with. It's over with. And because I'm doing it till I get it. So I'm not going anywhere. That's how it goes.
That's right. That big lady can sing then, right?
I'm just being honest. You have no idea.
I love Right, I absolutely love the confidence.
I mean, It's going to happen. It's not even confidence. It's just I know the ability of when you have something consistently and you do it. Like I was an athlete. I played basketball. I ran track and volleyball. I remember when I started, I hated free throws though, bro. And that's probably my issue too. I was never a good free throw shooter. Me personally, you giving me a free throw, like something free, I could never do well. But everything else, I can hustle. I was dunking. I was doing all of the stuff that you weren't supposed to do. But free throw.
To get better at free throws, I mean, that takes a technique, repetition, and consistency, right?
Yes. And it was mindset. I can tell you back then, it was my mindset. It was I was more so worried because I wore goggles. I wasn't as cool as I am now with the laser surgery.
All right. Like old school, like Horace Grant.
All the way, yes. Yeah. That's what they call me. It was bad. They used to call me AD. I'm from Detroit, so Detroit Pistons.
Okay.
So Adrian Dantley back then,
I was just gonna say that reminds me of Adrian Dantley.
We're Jazz fans. We're Jazz fans.
I know.
So he played for the Jazz before he went to Detroit. Yeah.
I know. I was trying to find some Jazz stuff too. I was trying to find his stuff because that's literally where it came from. I was trying to throw the Utah thing in there, but I found everything but anyway.
Yeah, we like AD.
So just the hustle and just the thought process of what they had back then, and I literally was letting the goggles. I'm still skinny, so I was thin, goggles. That's probably just not having the confidence in myself. I have eczema. I have all these issues, and mentally, like even now, my hair is done right. If y'all would have seen me yesterday, my hair wasn't right, but I didn't care.
Yeah.
But it's opportunity. When you see an opportunity and you take it, you're supposed to give yourself 100%, whatever that looks like, and give yourself all. Right. So I was meeting two twins. You guys might have brothers or more brothers or cousins. Hell, I got to go to Utah. Yeah. I'm coming to I got to make sure.
Believe it or not, we're the last out of 8. So I'm number 8 and he's number 7.
Oh. And I already know you guys are 51, so I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
Okay, because yeah, I would definitely. I have a 10-year age gap, right? So if I'm 43, I can do 53 or 33. That's kind of where I go back and forth. What's up, Richie?
Hey, Richie.
What up, Richie?
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, brother.
Whoa.
Support.
Good morning.
All men to come on. Hey, Richie.
I thought we were going into like a mid video, sort of mid-session video. Gonna raise the roof again. Hold on. Raise the roof.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
Now, so
we do.
So tell us, Adrian, how did you come to that point where, all right, I need to research and start affiliate marketing? How did that begin?
So actually how it began, I left Quicken Loans. I was working at Rocket Mortgage. That's what it is now. I was a Rocket Mortgage girl. Oh, look at that. So
I love it.
There we go.
Yeah, they make you sweet. They give you a little spine. So I left Rocket Mortgage in June of 2021, right? I was like, yes, I got this. I'm about to go start my own mortgage broker. So that's where Being the Change came from, Being the Change LLC. And at the time, I was like, okay, yes, you have to have a plan because I help small businesses as well with their plans. So I had my business plan out. I was writing down, I had everything together, but marketing, I had the old school marketing tactics, like, just literally referrals. I didn't have a great email system. That was one of my pain points and still is. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm working on it. But so I left there and I didn't know how important it was. I didn't know how cold Quicken was in regards to their marketing until you leave. So what ended up happening in November, I received an email about a webinar and they did Facebook ads to make sure I can get out what a home loan was about. I had 150 people on the webinar and I was like, what the hell? Like I've been trying to get people for months. So I was
wow.
like, okay, what is this Facebook thing? Like I have Facebook since 2006, right? But I've never used it. Like my friends use it. I've never been active on it. So when he was doing it though, honestly, guys, I didn't understand what the hell he was talking about. I'm just being honest. Like I was going through the class, how they give you the course and I paid for the one that they'll do you step-by-step weekly training. So I thought that, okay, I would get the weekly training out. I was like, it was foreign. So since I was intimidated by it, I didn't give 100%. I can be honest. Rico the man didn't have anything to do with that process. But I know 150 people came onto my webinar.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
It was crazy. So then it went bad, right? So January of last year, the rates went from, I was writing loans for like 4%. Then it went up to like 7%. And I was like in January of last year. And I was like, what is going on? So I wasn't happy. If I'm not happy in my business, it's not working. But marketing has always been my thing. I've always loved to help people with marketing. So March of last year, and that's what made me get into high ticket affiliate marketing. I looked into Profit Singularity and I was literally like, okay, cool. I can do some ads real quick. My best friend's birthday, business partner Anika's birthday was in May. So I was like, okay, in March, I can do some ads real quick on YouTube and Facebook, make sure I do the process. They were promoting health products. And like I told you guys, I'm 5'10" and I weigh 130 pounds. So I don't need to lose weight is my point. So the whole thing is me promoting health products. I was like, who am I going to promote to? Because nobody's going to listen to me. And I've always been this size, right? That was my mindset. So then I got kicked out of ads, y'all. I got kicked out of Facebook ads.
What?
Then I jumped over because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing.
How does that happen? Facebook can be pretty restrictive though.
So it was Google ads first I got kicked out of because what ended up happening, I wasn't paying attention to I didn't know you couldn't say certain things like, go, and then the tags, and I just didn't know, right? So I was still doing the course. And then once you get later in the course, they was like, oh yeah, by the way, don't do this. I'm already kicked out of Google ads. So then I was like, forget Google ads. I'm going to Facebook ads. So I went to Commission Hero from there because I was like, ads work because I was putting money into it. It's not like I don't mind investing. I invested, right? It's quick. So then I did Commission Hero. So Facebook ads and Robbie's program is amazing. It really is. But then I set up my aliases because they plan for you to get kicked out. I set them all up, but then my VPNs, everything, it was like all my work went blank. And Facebook caught 3 of my accounts, and I had my ad account closed for Facebook. I was like,
oh no.
So it was crazy.
Dead in the water then. And that's what
I thought.
That's what really underscores the significance. And I'm learning this too, okay? The significance behind building an email list. Because Facebook can kick you out, Instagram can kick you out, any social media platform can kick you out, but that email list is still yours.
Going.
Yeah, and that's the digital real estate piece. And I'm working on that piece too, because I got Igor's actual list bidding lifestyles. I literally recently got that because I know that it's literally in the list. But in the Wealth Warriors, I know they're working with Igor too. So they're working because they're trying to get into the listing because they're not doing it yet, but right? So I started with the ambassador was June of last year, right? And I started blogging because Chris, his program is great too. And I was doing it. That's where I learned consistency. Like that's where I literally had the mindset. He was like, okay, if you don't do it at least once a day, you're going to fall. But it was Amazon Associates. I didn't know. And so I'm doing it consistently, guys, for months. I did it from June until August. My birthday was in September. And I told my business partner, I was like, okay, Unica, look, if you give me until September, I should be good by then. I should, money should be coming in, everything should be popping. I'm gonna go do, No, it didn't work out like that. It didn't work out like Amazon. No, I had $8. So, and I did everything. I had 130 blogs. I have over 1,000 products out there, right? Right now, I have all this stuff out there. I know I got a Billionaire plan already out there. I just don't know how to make it work yet. It's going to work, but it's just not working yet. So I literally was watching YouTube, and then Jonathan Montoya was on there because it was traffic with my blog. So Jonathan Montoya was on there talking to Daniel Chou, and he was the featured guest. And I was like, okay, because you know how Daniel Chou gets on there, he'll say, well, just call me right now. You know how they do that on YouTube. And I was like, all right, let me see. I'm persistent. I'll call. So I called him, and I was like, oh, he called. Oh, he called back. Oh, hello.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Awesome.
So Daniel actually called you back then, huh?
Yeah. He called me back. He literally called me back. That's what made me.
That's
I was like, I'm doing that.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm stuck with Daniel in regards to just the way I didn't know him from Adam. So it's not like I promote Wealth Warriors, but I've seen just his work. So when I got involved with him, he told me to go to MCS, which is Millionaire Challenge Series with Zach Crawford. And I didn't know. When I got in, I didn't know anything about Zach. But when I got in there, he was like, that school was making $650,000 a month. And I was like, oh my God, what the hell? He's living in the Philippines, doing what? Helping people? So I was like, I can do that. I can help people. That's all I do. So I'm all in, right? I read Straight Line Leadership again. I read it back in the day, but I read Straight Line Leadership again. I got my mindset together. I cleared my family, my friends. I haven't talked to, honestly, guys, for months. Like since I really honestly cut my family off for real in October. And then since then, I've literally been talking to a few. And the reason being is not because I don't love my family. It's just that their mindset is where the mindset is. The more we're programmed. And once I get there, I'm gonna go back and get them.
Sure, right.
I gotta hurry up because my mom is older. My mother is almost 80 years old, so I gotta hurry up, and that's in the back of my head too. And I know the rift that we're having in our relationship with my sister, with my niece, with my mother, with everybody, my friends, because again, I know I'm doing something that nobody else believes in, and I know the power that this can do. Like, you can make money with this. Like, I know Daniel Mayes. I know where the hell the man's story is. I've seen this. So I'm just in. It's hard.
And it's hard for people to believe something that we see as tangible, right?
Yeah.
And for them, it's not tangible yet. But we have an entrepreneur, sort of mindset, and that's it's hard for people to grasp and understand these sort of things when they don't have that sort of mindset already,
But it's not even. And the bad thing is too. I'm the type of person, like, I can look at you guys and get it, and I can see the great in people, and I can see, like, even everybody's mad at me for whatever their reason is right now. I get it. I understand, because we are supposed to be going and just working a job, and we're supposed to. I mean, I have the ability to go out and make 6 figures by myself. That's not what I want to do. I want to actually help you make it and communicate it correctly and be able to help someone that's 80 years old. Like my mother is retired, but she's talking about how the taxes are going up 8% for Social Security, which is going to tax her more. But then we have people in the program that are 81 years old, right?
Right.
If I can just get and that's so in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I can just get the mind, if I can make it work. Once I make it work, I know I got everybody else. I know I'm a Delta. I'm gonna have all these different people that I know have one. Yes.
Hold on. You just mentioned something about your sorority. It just turned out 110 years old. Is that right? Did I read that correctly?
22 founders.
Wow,
yes.
that's impressive.
Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Wow. So shout out to the Delta Theta Sorority.
Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Got to throw it up for the Delta. Yes.
Love it. That's so impressive. Wow.
Yep. So we just had our Founders Day on January the 13th, like you were saying, and celebrating 110 years. And it literally, that day did something for me too, because again, it was like 22 founders, these kids, they were 18, 19 years old. They had a vision to actually just elevate everybody, seriously. And those 22 people came together and figured it out to be able to help out with education, help out with promotion. And now here we are in 2023, 110 years later. And I was sharing with one of my friends yesterday that's going out for the sorority, and I literally separated like I told you, everybody, like for a second, just to kind of find me and brand me. But in branding me, I want to grow the people around me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to be the person communicated correctly. And that's where copywriting comes in, right? That's
true.
How do I communicate? My journey is crazy. My life is nuts. Like and it's still to this day. I'm just being honest. I know my life has been a lot, but to just explain, it's all over the place. Right. It is. But that's my life and that's my journey. So I can't say that anything is wrong with it, but I just got to learn how to communicate it. So I just got to work it out. I'm working on it. Because I got a lot.
Now, so one of the things that I learned, and it was a hard lesson to learn, is how to identify your target avatar or your target audience. All too often, my background is sales, but all too often we think, okay, in affiliate marketing, we just have we have this link, and we have to generate traffic to that link. People will buy that product. I get a sale. I get paid, but it's really not that easy. You have to actually identify your target audience first, your target avatar, as they say.
And like you were saying, that it's all the money is in the list. Like I keep running from it. I'm running from it. I don't know why. It's been a pain point for years, but I know the money is in the list. It is. Build the list, and then you build the following. But it's just like I don't know how. Yeah,
I know. I get it. It's not easy being patient, and with email, collecting emails, it takes time. And a lot of us want everything to happen right now. I know I do. Right.
Instant gratification.
I just want a little bit more gratification. Just
right.
But I mean, I know it's going to come in time because I'm passionate about, and then Daniel and Nathan are growing too as entrepreneurs. If you guys see the team that they're building as well. I mean, before you guys is training, I watched.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He says Coach David doing the TikTok lives. I mean, I feel like you know how you go through the course the first time, and it's like you're going in emotion, just like, yay, I got the course. So the first time I went through the course, I guess I literally missed all these key points because I didn't do any of this stuff right. So I'm going back.
I don't think it's a matter of missing the points. I think sometimes you have to rewatch and reread things before you get immersed and grasp what they really mean. I mean, how many times have you seen? How many times have you seen a movie, that you really liked, and then you watch it a second time, and you're like, oh my gosh, I missed that part,
Right.
Like, for instance, we went to see Avatar: The Way of the Water recently, and then it was so good.
No spoiler alert. No spoiler alert.
Yeah. We went to see it the second time, and there were things in the movie that I missed the first time. I was like, how did I miss that the first time?
Yeah.
I've watched Black Panther with Chadwick Boseman. He's 43 like me, so I'm watching a lot. I watched that
love
movie
that.
Love Black
6
Panther.
times, bro.
I have
Yeah.
too. I've got Black Panther T-shirts. I
Yeah.
loved. It broke my heart when he passed away. Oh my
And,
gosh, because
and so that
I
those
can't
little
see
things,
anybody
right?
else playing that character because he just, to me, is the Black Panther. It's
He
just
is.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess
it's just like
that's why they went
Superman,
the
right?
right.
One Clark Kent. There's only one Superman. It's
Hey, we're on a topic. Jared and I both love. We're superhero fanatics.
I know we are. Yeah.
me too. Pass the make them change. Me too.
I literally have a wardrobe full of cosplay costumes.
He really does.
I have Wonder Woman. You're talking to your clone over here, buddy.
All right, right on.
She's upstairs right now. I'm telling you, I have different
So
sides.
speaking of superheroes, so Adrian, you have been a great hero of mine. I just think that you bring so much energy. I love your vibrant personality.
And
It's
the
infectious.
consistency too, every day.
Uh,
It is
and
contagious.
you know, I love your mindset. And it's been an absolute pleasure having you on today. We're running a little bit to the end here, but I want to give you a time to kind of give your shout outs and you know, anybody you want to shout out or what have you, and give me I'm going to give you the floor, put you solo, so to speak. But whom would you like to shout out before we end the show?
You know what? I'm going to start with my shout outs to Jared and Jeff because you know what? Bringing me
Nice.
on as entrepreneurs, I have to start with the host of the co-host. They are going on their high ticket affiliate marketing journey, like myself. Our journeys are different, but at the key thing, they brought me on as entrepreneurs, all trying to grow and elevate together. So Daniel Chou with the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program, I definitely have to shout out him and Nathan Bokkers for just taking this thing for entrepreneurs to the next step, just to give us the ability to have a why. And, you know, of course, I have to shout out my business partner, 𝐬𝐞𝐭𝐢𝐧𝐠 with 𝐬𝐻𝐡𝐴MY Family Services, because she has been patient in this process in the marketing of our businesses, as well as personally, professionally, just spiritually, just being in the right mindset. But I have to go all the way back to my family. I mean, my mother, my father, my sister, my foundation is my why. My past was my past. My reasoning for why I do what I do is not to be, I do have the billionaire mindset, and the challenge is accepted is to obtain that for me and my family, but my community here in Detroit. And so things and opportunities like this, I always take 100% and just thankful for God for the opportunity to go through these steps, because I know the ruffled relationships I have with my family, with my sister, with my best friend, with my mother, my niece, they will change if I can change my mindset and get my mindset where it needs to be, billionaire mindset, to where we need to educate for our future coming along, for my niece, for my nieces, for my family. So again, it's a process. I know it's not going to be overnight, but if you have that why, and you have that billionaire mindset, and you have something that's going to keep you going through it all, like I do, that's what you find first. You keep the mindset, you get a coaching team like the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Coaching Team, and you go out here and get paid. Let's go. Make this money.
Boom! I love it. I love it. Love it. Thank you.
Raising the roof. Raising the roof.
Nice.
Raising the roof.
Nice.
Raising the roof.
Come on, passive
Nice.
income
I
change
love
agent,
it.
baby. Let's go.
Yeah,
Oh, Thursday.
I love it. In fact, that was
Can I say
so...
one thing, Jared, real quick? Just smile.
Yes.
Can people just smile? And nowadays, I want that to be worldwide. Can people just try to
Yes.
be nice? I mean, treat people
Yes.
nice. People are mean nowadays. God. Oh,
We need to smile and have love. I agree. Love, you know, let's just have love and
Give more hugs.
we don't always have to agree with people, but let's just respect people and show love, and let's smile. That's right. But yeah,
yes,
loved what you just said. With your permission, of course, I may, all right, shorten that into like 15 clips and put that in short video form. Is that all right?
Please, and tag me in them all, my friend.
All right, I will. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well,
I love
Jeff,
you guys.
Adrian, it's been awesome. Yeah. Double talk. All right. Double talk with Double Trouble, the twins. And we've had Adrian here from Detroit on. We've been talking about billionaire mindset. So thank you for joining us, everyone. All right. Tune in again when we go live and you see double. And
you guys keep doing this. This is great. What you guys
we will. We will. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for tagging
Definitely.
me in.
It's
Thanks,
been a
guys.
lot of fun. All right. Thank
We
you guys.
actually
Have
have
a good one.
we actually have another live broadcast scheduled later tonight.
I saw
later
that. I was like, y'all are doing the twofer on one day. I was like, okay,
Right,
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Go
do this
in.
again
That's great.
very soon. Yeah. So
All right, thanks, guys.
anyway,
Go hard or not at all. Go hard or not at all.
Go hard, let's go.
go.
Do it. Detroit style, baby. That's all we know.
That's
What
right.
up, though? Have a good night.
All right,
Have a
thank
day.
you. Thank you. All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Then look, now I gotta figure out how to get off, right? Okay.
All right, hold on.
Where's
All right, thanks, Jeff. I'll talk to you soon, my brother. All right, Billionaire Mindset Challenge accepted. All right, it's so motivational, inspirational. I'm so happy that we had Adrian on as our special guest. If you haven't watched this whole thing, go back, replay it, watch it again. She brings so much energy, so much insight. You've got to watch this in its entirety. And please don't be stingy. All right, share this. Share this. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Peace. I'm out. All right, where is it at? Where's the outro? Let me find the. All right. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.